Hi folks, and welcome to another episode of JD's Kitchen Capers. Today I'm going to talk about one of the world's most loved herbs, but also one of the most hated. So I am talking about coriander, also known as cilantro, also known as Chinese parsley. This food was originally from Mexico and South America, but it made its way to Asia and it's become a very popular herb in Asian dishes. Now, the interesting thing about coriander is that people either love it or hate it. Now, there's a reason for this. So to most people, coriander leaves are refreshing and lemony and have a great flavour with aromatic components to it. But unfortunately, a lot of people hate it and they find that the taste is pungent and soapy and sometimes smells a bit rotten. Now, why is this? Well, apparently it's genetic. Due to variations in the gene OR6A2, specific gene on chromosome 11 that relates to the perception of smell and makes you highly sensitive to the chemical that contributes to the flavour and aroma of coriander. If you change the taste of coriander by cooking it and mix it with other things, you actually get a different flavour to the flavour of coriander that people don't like. Now, sneakily enough, I've tried this with a couple of recipes I'm going to share with you, and I've given my friends a taste of the sauce and they've actually enjoyed it because we're changing the taste that they find unpalatable. So here are some of the recipes that I use. If you're a coriander lover, of course you'll love to use them and even use coriander as a garnish. If you don't, here's your challenge, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you've got friends who hate coriander, maybe try these sauces on them. And I know it's a bit sneaky, but just see if you can get them to taste it and actually enjoy the taste. So here are two of the dishes I'm going to share with you. The first dish is a green Thai curry. Now normally that's garnished with lots of coriander, but here's a little trick. If you chop up your coriander and you fry it up with the spring onions and whatever other vegetables you're going to use in your curry, the coriander is going to change its flavour. So once you add your coconut milk and all your components and your stock and let it simmer for a little while, give someone a taste of that sauce and 10 out of 10 guarantee. Don't tell them it's got coriander, they won't know and they'll love it. But my favourite one is a Peruvian recipe called seco. And seco just means dry. I don't know why it's called dry because the meat's very juicy. So basically it's using mutton or goat or beef. Use your slow hot pot and try a bottle of stout and coriander chopped up and have that slowly cooking for about 8 hours. That mixture of the coriander and the stout form this tasty, dark, generous sauce that's just fantastic and tastes nothing like coriander. Well, in reality, both taste like coriander, but not coriander as people know it in the fresh form. And by changing the way that you cook with it, you might find that you might get some coriander fans out there, just not the raw sort of leaf stuff that goes on top. So I'd love to hear from you as a coriander lover what you think, and as someone who doesn't love coriander, who's brave enough to try these recipes, or if you've got a friend that you're going to try the recipe on, I'd love to hear what your results were. Anyway, that's all from me for today. Please take on the challenge, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time where I'm going to bring you a segment called I don't like to eat that, but I'm going to show you how you can change those flavours to enjoy some of the foods that you may not like, as I have. See you next time.